Hey guys, welcome to a new rant in PJ Pants. Today's PJ Pants are Hello Kitty. These are like my favorite. I know I'm 35 and I should probably not still be so into Hello Kitty, but when I grew up, it was Hello Kitty everything. Lunchbox, binder, pencil case, and I still like feel like a little kid whenever I buy something that's Hello Kitty. Um Today, for my little rant, I kind of wanted to talk about something I've touched on in some other videos, the anti-beauty guru beauty gurus, which are like the Lucia Teppers. I don't want to say Lauren May Beauty because I really like her, but she sort of fits into like this category that has been growing in the beauty community. I like her a lot though. So hopefully she doesn't take any offense to this. I just want to talk about the difference in Kimberly Clark anti-hauls and like this new sort of little community of these beauty gurus that act like they are not like all the big beauty gurus until they hit like a certain subscriber count, and then it's all bullshit. Before we get into it, I just watched the latest Here for the Tea video. Is it just me, or is like this not tea? Just like the last video, they're both on Jeffree Star. They're both not very long. She talks about how she's working on something big like she normally does, which I like some of her content. So I'm like, all right, well, like what are you working on that's gonna, make me live for it? And so she pops on when it has anything to do with Jeffree Star. I don't care if Jeffree Star approved is trademarked. Maybe the symbol is. I don't know. I don't care. I don't think it's tea. And I don't think that there's any tea behind the Beauty Blender email either, that she had to get, like Dustin, and I love Dustin, but had to get him to like figure out what the email said. Like there's some tea because Beauty Blender said this isn't the first time we've had to talk about trend mood. And I mean, it doesn't seem like there's anything dramatic there except for the fact that they were probably just referring to trend mood, always putting out things that not all brands want like leaked. And, so I don't know what the deal is with her. I'm not commenting on personal stuff. I hope she's okay and everything's going well in her life. I just don't understand these little Jeffree Star videos. It just reminds me of like, I need some views. Jeffree Star, Shane's doing his series, so I'm gonna put out some Jeffree Star titled stuff, and I don't know, I just don't get it. I don't think that they're very good, and I mean, I know she hates me, all that kind of shit, but I still, watch her content because I can support her as a creator. I can have that level of respect for her. I'm just like not feeling these last two videos. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. So let's get into this. Okay, so when I think of this category of anti-beauty guru, beauty gurus, I think of Lucia Tepper, Liv loves her makeup, a little bit of porcelain. It's like this group of women that started their channels to be the anti-beauty guru. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give you honest reviews. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not going to, get sponsorships and not disclose them, or I'm never going to use codes. I'm not going to be that. Even Jaclyn Hill back in the day was like, I would never do a closet tour. And in a recent video, she said that those are like her favorite videos. She also said she would never have people pay to meet her. That these people are coming up, and I know I might kind of fit into that category a little bit because I'm not anti-beauty guru though, but I mean, I'm not one and I don't want to be one. And I know maybe that's hard for people to believe because every time we see these people start to grow and get PR, they become the same type of beauty guru. And I just find it kind of interesting. Like they start out like they are so, much more like honest, and they have this moral, high ground, and they're not going to be like this, and they're not going to take advantage of subscribers. And then they start to get PR, they hit like 30,000 subs, something like that, and it's the same type of videos, and then they're doing PR unboxings. It's the same thing, and it's just kind of frustrating, because I think that people that are into beauty videos on YouTube, they want the tutorials, they want the reviews, and they want somebody that they don't feel like is going to bullshit them and doesn't have an ulterior motive. And once we start to trust those people, they end up turning just into the same carbon copies of these beauty gurus. They're like the quintessential, I'm not that kind of girl. I'm not a typical girl. You know what I mean? Like one of those types of personalities where like, it's going to be different on my channel. One beauty guru that, well, not a beauty guru, but a beauty YouTuber. I guess the gurus are saved for the millions of followers. But I don't want to say her name, and usually I'm like so down with like spilling the tea. Like if I have something to say, I'm gonna say it. I don't really care. But I only don't want to say her name because I really became friends with her and I respect her still. But she was the type that did a ton of makeup tutorials, and I thought she was just so beautiful. She's like the greatest. She said she would never do codes, which I understand. When you end up getting like that certain amount of popularity, it's probably a little hard to say no to doing codes, especially if you're like going to make money off of YouTube. But all her videos now are just codes and wigs and sponsorships for wigs. And it's nothing like it used to be. And I know that people evolve and change, but it's become like a big commercial for wigs, like almost every video. And I just really miss her. I miss how it used to be. And I know that there's others in this category. I mean, I used to love Liv Loves Her Makeup. Oh my goodness. I would share her videos. She was like this little pocket-sized Tinkerbell, and I love that she talked fast. She didn't edit. She gave it to you how it was, very blunt. But now I see her sort of turning into the same like anti-haul, anti-this, anti-that. And the difference is that Kimberly Clark, when you watch one of her anti-hauls, she's giving you a lot of information about like consumerism. She's giving you details about, why you may not want to buy this and like legitimate reasons why. Now you have whole channels that are pretty much dedicated to anti-hauls. Every time there's like a new season coming out or a few different launches that are going to be coming out, boom, anti-haul, anti-haul, anti-haul. And that's okay, but these other anti-hauls are essentially like, I don't like the way that this looks. I don't like these colors. I don't like this brand, so you shouldn't either. There's like this condescending tone to it where like you're stupid if you want to buy one of these products. And I don't like that. That's what I don't like. Just because some people don't get a release, like they don't get it. Maybe they're not a makeup collector, but somebody is and they're gonna like it. Or maybe it's a brand that they don't like, but somebody else does. Like they essentially are just like, this is all the shit that I hate and you should hate it too. And that's not how these anti-hauls are supposed to go. And that's why I essentially just focus on Kimberly Clark's. Laura May Beauty, hers are pretty good, but I feel like there's so many of them, and like it's getting to that point to where it's just, this is all the stuff that I hate. And I hate to say that because I really do like her. I don't hate anybody. I just get a little, I don't know, it gets under my skin. Just the tone of the videos, well, oh, look at this piece of shit, ain't gonna buy it, and that's not the point. The point is this an investment? Is this worth it? What is the quality? Is there something cheaper that matches the quality? Something less expensive? Is it just the name that you're paying for? Is this product worth it? Stuff like that. But just saying, oh, this looks like shit, I'm not going to buy it and you shouldn't either. I mean, it's kind of like insulting, I think, to some people. They're like, well, wait a minute, I like it, So it's just, I just don't, I don't like the condescending attitude, and a lot of them are changing right into beauty guru status, which this is the thing. I'm not anti-beauty guru. I think it's amazing that people like Tati, Jaclyn Hill, Jackie Ina make such a good living doing makeup and like makeup reviews. There's nothing inherently wrong with that, you know? But when you start a channel because you hate beauty gurus and you're like, I'm not going to be like that, then you turn into one. I kind of have a problem with that because I feel like it's just you're a fake bitch. You know what I mean? Because if you had all of these principles and all these morals, then why are you also doing PR unboxing? Why are you anti-PR? But then you're like, oh my God, look at all my PR. How come you're anti this? But then you do a video on it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And those channels, some of which I really liked because they had that I'm not a beauty guru kind of vibe, have just turned into the same shit. I am so sick of like all of these anti-hauls. I'm so sick of all of these challenges where like nobody's actually doing anything. I wore a Jeffree Star lipstick every day for a week. So fucking what? Like, so you wore lipstick. That's not a challenge. Like, that doesn't even make any sense, you know? And I love Sophia Nygaard, I think is her name. I love her. I love when she does like going to different cities and having, you know, get styled like for those specific cities and stuff like that. But even her latest video dressing like YouTubers, which I thought was really cute, but it's like you just wore different clothes for 7 days. Like, I kind of don't get it. Don't get me wrong. I love her. I loved watching her melt all those lipsticks. I still watch her. I am subscribed. It's just some of this content is just getting on my nerves because it's boring. And a challenge should be something that could affect you in some way, not I'm going to wear a different shade of lipstick every day. Like, most women just do that anyway. It's not a fucking video. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be petty, and I know everybody has their own path and their own opinions, you know, and you may wholeheartedly disagree with me, which is fine, which is why the comments are open and we can talk. I'm just tired of the anti-beauty gurus, because that's what they are. They come up being like, I'm not like them, and then once they get to a certain subscriber count, that's exactly how they end up being. It's disappointing. For me, I know, like I said, because I kind of say, like, I'm not like them either, but I'm not a beauty guru. I'm not good at makeup. I really don't do that many reviews. And I see, like, all the shit that they waste money on, and I'm like, that's dope because you have the money to waste, you know. I had put out a tweet saying if I had beauty guru money, I would have my ranch and rescue animals, because that's what I'm about, you know, and not like Gucci stuff, which I think a lot of Gucci stuff is really ugly. I'm sorry. And I get the appeal, like everybody sort of likes like the flexing videos and let me see what these people have and like all that stuff. But it also sort of gives you like this false, you know, this false idea of like what it should be like on YouTube, you know, not just to get all the jewelry and the Gucci and stuff. Like, I want this channel to be where we can all come together, we all talk about stuff, we all decide what AdSense to spend on. Like, it's a community. It's people that care about each other. And I mean, plenty of you have my phone number. Like, we talk on the phone. I just talked to Kimberly. We chat with each other. Like, the friendships, like, that is really great. If this channel ever grew, I would just want that all to be tighter. You know what I mean? And I know it's hard to listen to me because I'm sitting here talking about all the people that have said kind of the same thing, and look who they turned out to be. But I just don't understand how makeup, how free products, how a little bit of AdSense can like totally change somebody. I just don't get it, you know? And I'm not saying there's anything bad about these people. It's just like, I just don't know how you can make like this imprint on people for being so different and just shouting about how many morals you have and how great you are, and then you're doing PR unboxings and flexing on Instagram and talking about all this stuff that you have. Like, you're being the same exact thing that you said that you didn't want to be. And I just find it all very interesting, you know? I know that I left out a lot of people, but if you know any like YouTubers that are like this, you're totally gonna have to let me know. Anti-hauls should be fun. They should be about consumerism and things like that. It's not just, oh, I hate this, I'm not gonna buy it. Like, I don't know, it rubs me the wrong way. What do you guys think? Because some of these like condescending tones, it's like, you don't need this, don't fucking buy it. It's not even like feelings on things. It's just like, oh, I don't like these shades. You know, like I said, Lauren May Beauty is not like that. Like, I hope she doesn't get that way. I really do like her a lot. It's just other channels, all the anti-hauls, it's just so much. And I feel like as soon as these people start to get to that point where they get free stuff, boom, they're gonna be like the next type of Jaclyn Hill or something, you know? And it's interesting to watch, but it also angers me because we don't have a lot of like authenticity left in this community. You know, we don't have a lot of people that we trust for reviews. We just don't have that in them anymore, especially when drama channels have exposed so many things. We need people that are gonna be like how we thought Liv Loves Her Makeup and Lucha Tepper and them are gonna be. You know, we need people like that don't give a shit, that have jobs, that aren't trying to be famous on YouTube, and that don't care about being famous on YouTube. That's always sort of been my motto of my channel might be successful because I don't care about being famous, and I don't care about, I mean, I have 1,500 subscribers. You have no idea. I jumped up and down. I was all over the family room going crazy. That matters to me. It matters to me that anybody watches me. And what I say now is always going to be that way because this is my heart. This is me. This is how I feel. I just don't get some of these YouTubers. You know, you go back through their channel and it's like all of this, you know, anti-beauty guru stuff, and now they're doing like the same videos as the big beauty gurus. Now some of them are starting to do like tutorials again because of Jaclyn Hill doing tutorials. Like, they're following them and none of them are original, and I'm just sad about it, I guess. And if you guys know any good YouTubers that I should be watching that I might not be, please let me know, because this is just like what I'm seeing from like my experience, who I've been like subscribed to and how they've changed and things like that. So let me know what you guys think, you know, as always. And thank you so much for listening to me rant and for, you know, watching and subscribing. Follow me on Twitter if you want to, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love and hugs. Bye.